Bonjour, bonjour. The subjunctive, part 8. We are going to look at some miscellaneous triggers. We're going to look at the subjunctive with relative pronouns, the subjunctive in the third person, and the past subjunctive. It's a little bit of a mishmash. Miscellaneous triggers for the subjunctive. Comment se fait-il? Comment se fait-il que? The nearest English version of this I could think of was how come. Comment se fait-il? How come you have this portrait? Portrait is the same, it's a masculine word. Remember, subjunctive. Comment se fait-il que tu aies ce portrait? Comment se fait-il que vous ayez ce portrait? The informal version, the one that you will hear more in speaking, in more informal language, is comment ça se fait? Comment ça se fait que? Say it a few times to become familiar because this is a useful phrase. Comment ça se fait que? Comment ça se fait que? Comment ça se fait que? How come she can't come anymore using comment ça se fait que? Comment ça se fait qu'elle ne puisse plus venir? How come you're not saying anything? Comment ça se fait que tu ne dises rien? Comment ça se fait que vous ne disiez rien? How come they're here? Comment ça se fait qu'il ou qu'elle soit ici ou là? How come they're not here yet? Not yet. Pas encore. Where does it go? Keep it together. Comment ça se fait qu'il ou qu'elle ne soit pas encore ici ou ne soit pas encore là? How come he doesn't go to France anymore? Comment ça se fait qu'il n'aille plus en France? Aïe! Comprendre que, to understand that, is a trigger for the subjunctive. I understand that he doesn't want to do it anymore. Je comprends qu'il ne veuille plus le faire. So, not anymore, no more, no longer, not any longer. Ne plus, the big ne plus sandwich. She understands that I do it like that for her. Elle comprend que je le fasse comme ça pour elle. They understand that she's stressed because of this situation. Ils ou elles comprennent qu'elle soit stressée à cause de cette situation. Another trigger for the subjunctive, être d'accord pour que. To agree to something, to be okay with something. So, okay, être d'accord pour que. Mummy's okay with you coming here tonight? Maman est d'accord pour que tu viennes ici, que tu viennes là ce soir. Maman est d'accord pour que vous veniez. Now we go to the new stem for venir, don't we? Que vous veniez ici ou là ce soir. Daddy's okay with me putting on his suit to the wedding. Papa est d'accord pour que je mette son costume, but often called un costard in spoken French, pour le mariage. A tuxedo is un smoking. Another trigger for the subjunctive, l'idée que. L'idée que. My son hates the idea that I'm selling the house in France. Mon fils, remember, fils for son, fille for daughter or girl, fils, mon fils déteste l'idée que je vende la maison en France. To nauseate, to sicken, to gross out, to disgust, to feel bad. It's all about your cœur. Écœuré. When people feel sick in French, they say, j'ai mal au cœur. The idea that he can be dangerous sickens me. L'idée qu'il puisse être dangereux m'écœure. The relative pronouns qui, que, dont, and où do not trigger the subjunctive unless there's uncertainty, a question, or a negation. J'ai un ami qui sait bien parler espagnol. It's a fact. We use the indicative. I have a friend who knows how to speak Spanish well. So we've got sait in the indicative, S-A-I-T. Je cherche quelqu'un qui sache parler espagnol. After parler, you do not put the word the for languages. Je ne sais pas pourquoi. I don't know why. Okay, here there's uncertainty. I am looking for. So we have to now use sache. From savoir. Tu connais quelqu'un qui connaisse la route? It's a question. Qui connaisse? That knows the way. Je ne connais personne qui puisse t'aider. It's a negation. Again, we have to use the subjunctive, puisse. So we use the subjunctive with the relative pronouns qui, que, dont, and où if there's uncertainty, a question, or a negation. I know a woman, I am certain of it, I know a woman who can help you, addressing to. Je connais une femme qui peut t'aider. So we've used peut, P-E-U-T, which is the indicative. We use qui, who can help you. Remember, we've got this lady with a wind-up key and she's being keyed into action. Qui is followed by verbs. Que is followed by subjects, like somebody's name, or je, tu, il, elle, on, nous, vous, and il and elle, the they, subject pronouns. They're looking for someone who can speak Spanish. Here we have uncertainty, so we need the subjunctive. Il, elle cherche quelqu'un qui puisse parler espagnol. Does he need someone that knows how to speak Spanish? Okay, it's a question. We need the subjunctive. They have to say, does he have need of? Il a besoin de quelqu'un qui sache parler espagnol. A tap is robinet, a masculine word. Robinet. Here we have a tap with a little robin getting his little nose, his nez wet. Robinet. Using nous. We don't know anyone who can fix the tap today. Negation, we need the subjunctive. Nous ne connaissons personne qui puisse réparer le robinet aujourd'hui. Okay, so not anyone and no one, personne in French with a nice clear N at the end, personne. The subjunctive is also triggered with personne, rien, and quelqu'un when there is uncertainty. Il n'y a personne qui puisse t'aider? What does it mean? Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire? Isn't there anyone who can help you? There is no one who can help you. Is there someone who understands German? Y a quelqu'un qui comprenne l'allemand? So we're back to the German because it isn't coming after parler. There's nothing that can help them now. Il n'y a rien qui puisse les aider maintenant. But with certainty the indicative is used. There is someone who can fix it. Your it is feminine today. Il y a quelqu'un qui peut la réparer aujourd'hui. Third person imperative with the subjunctive. Oh my goodness. We learnt that the imperative is giving commands or making suggestions, uses tu, vous and nous conjugations, but you drop the tu, vous and nous. For example, invite him, meaning you invite him. In English we drop the word you. You do the same in French. Invite-le. With ER verbs you drop the S for the tu version. Don't know why. Invite-le. Or if you're using vous, invitez-le. Let's invite him tonight. You use the nous conjugation, dropping the word nous. Invitons-le ce soir. Sometimes the third person singular, the il, elle conjugation, and the third person plural conjugation, the il, elle with the s, the they conjugation, can be used in the imperative to express a wish or a desire, etc. It can sound a little bit pompous or old-fashioned. For example, may he, may she, may it, that he, that she, that it, let him, let her, let it. Or the plural versions, may they, that they, let them. Let's take a look. Vive le roi! Long live the king. How would you say long live the queen? Vive la reine! Long live France! Vive la France! May he leave straight away. Qu'il parte tout de suite. It is my wish, my desire, that they never come back again. It's a PJ situation. Qu'il ou qu'elle ne revienne plus jamais. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Pourvu que. Pourvu que. Here's hoping. It's another wish, another desire. Pourvu que. Here's hoping he gives it back to me soon. Your it is feminine. It, la, to me is me. Put them in the right order before the verb. Pourvu qu'il me la rende bientôt. So to give something back is rendre. Here's hoping they sell it soon, and your it is feminine. Pourvu qu'il ou qu'elle la vende bientôt. The strange thing is that with the verb to hope, espérer, espérer, you get the word espoir, hope, désespoir, despair. Espérer, you do not use a subjunctive in the infirmative, but the subjunctive rears its face again in the negative and the interrogative, meaning just questions. Ah! To rain. I can see the rain. I can see the rain. Pleuvoir, voir, to see. Pleuvoir. It's a bit like blue rain, but with a P. Bleu, bleu, pleu, 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 pleu. Pleuvoir. The rain is la pluie. It's gone pink now because it's all feminine. Pluie, 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 pluie. It's raining. This is the present tense. It rains. It does rain. Il pleut. Pleut, 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 pleut. That it rain. Qu'il pleuve. Here's hoping it doesn't rain. I don't have my umbrella. Umbrella is parapluie, masculine. Pourvu qu'il ne pleuve pas, je n'ai pas mon parapluie. Look at parapluie. You've got the word pluie, rain. Para, it's actually Spanish meaning for. It's for rain. Parapluie, for rain. You might be familiar with a parasol for the soleil, the sol, for sun, parasol. A fall in French is a chute, une chute. This parachute is for falls, parachute. Parapluie, parasol, parachute, all masculine. Que plus the subjunctive meaning whether, like whether or not. Weather, not the weather in the sky, whether or not. Que plus the subjunctive. Qu'il pleuve ou qu'il vente, nous sortons nous promener. Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire? What does it mean? Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire? Whether it rains or is windy, we're going out for a walk. Qu'elle soit en retard ou à l'heure, on va l'attendre pour manger. Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire? What does it mean? Whether she be late or on time, we're going to wait for her to eat. Que je le fasse aujourd'hui ou demain, ça ne change rien. Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire? What does it mean? Whether I do it today or tomorrow, it doesn't change anything. It changes nothing. Using nous. Whether we see them Tuesday or Thursday, it doesn't matter. Que nous les voyons mardi ou jeudi, ce n'est pas grave. Oh, ça ne fait rien. With ce n'est pas grave, because it's usually a spoken expression. In speaking, ne is often dropped. So you're more likely to hear c'est pas grave, ça ne fait rien, ça fait rien. Okay, with days of the week not capitalized and straight into the day rather than the Tuesday or the Thursday. Now we're going to look at the past. Woohoo! Subjunctive. So we need to, depending on what kind of verb we're using, put avoir or être, the auxiliaries, into the subjunctive and then add the past participle. So for our normal, most verbs have avoir as their auxiliary. For example, avoir parlé, to have spoken. We need to put avoir in the subjunctive. J'ai parlé, with the E on the end of j'ai. Que tu aies parlé. Qu'il ou qu'on ait parlé. Que nous ayons parlé. Que vous ayez parlé. Qu'il ou qu'elles aient parlé. So the first three, j'ai, tu es, il, elle, on est, and the last one, qu'il ou qu'elles aient, all sound the same. D'accord? But if you are dealing with a VIP verb like venir, we need to put être into the subjunctive. And also, we use être as the auxiliary for all the pronominal verbs, the wannabe VIP verbs. Que je sois venu, que tu sois venu, qu'il ou qu'elle ou qu'on soit venu, que nous soyons venus, que vous soyez venus, qu'il ou qu'elle soit venu. Again, the first three and the last one sound the same. Soit, 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 last one, soit. The new ones are different, are soyons and soyez. With your pronominal verbs, like reflexive verbs, you need your reflexive pronouns. Que je me sois, que tu te sois, qu'il ou qu'elle on se soit, que nous nous soyons, que vous vous soyez, qu'il ou qu'elle se soit. It's not normal that he unplugged my laptop. Il n'est pas normal, spoken French, more likely to hear, c'est pas normal, ce n'est pas normal qu'il ait débranché mon ordinateur portable. And yes, Marilyn, the it is A-I-T. My fault. It's surprising that she cheated. Il est étonnant, oh c'est étonnant qu'elle ait triché. To sting like a bee, to prick like a cactus, to bite like an insect, or one of the slang words in French for to steal is piquer, pique, 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 pique. Piquer, Q-U is a K sound. Piquer, so to steal is normally voler, but a bit like we might say pinch or nab, piquer can be used in French. They're afraid you stole it. Your it is feminine. We're using craignez. Crank it up with the fear. Crank the fear up. Il ou elle craignent que tu l'aies piqué. Il ou elle craignent que vous l'ayez piqué. So because the it is gone before the auxiliary verb, now your past participle has to agree. It's feminine, so we need an extra E. Can't hear the difference though. I don't think the neighbours watered the plants. Je ne pense pas que les voisins, all feminine, les voisines, aient arrosé les plantes. Arroser means to water. So think of the rose on the end of a watering can. Arroser. Arroser also means to celebrate. Like to wet the baby's head. Ça s'arrose. Santé. Ça s'arrose. That's worth a celebration. Or arrosons ça. Let's celebrate that. Let's get wet with booze. She's proud that we have finished on time, using nous. Elle est fière que nous ayons fini à l'heure. So on time, c'est in on the clock, on time, à l'heure, on the hour. In time, à temps. I'm happy that you slept well. Je suis content ou contente ou heureux, heureuse que tu aies bien dormi. Je suis content, contente, heureux, heureuse que vous ayez bien dormi. I'm sorry that he lost her umbrella, addressing tu. Je suis désolée qu'il ait perdu ton parapluie. It's possible that they sold the house in Germany. C'est possible qu'ils ou qu'elles aient vendu la maison en Allemagne. They're disappointed that you didn't go with them. To go is a VIP verb. Ils ou elles sont déçus. Okay? To be disappointed is être déçu. To disappoint is décevoir. Looks like deceive, but it's a false friend. Ils ou elles sont déçus que tu ne sois pas allé avec eux ou avec elles. Ils ou elles sont déçus que vous ne soyez pas allé avec eux ou avec elles. I regret that we didn't come earlier. To come, VIP verb. Je regrette qu'on ne soit pas venu plus tôt. Je regrette que nous ne soyons pas venus plus tôt. Okay? Earlier, more early, plus tôt. He called me after you went out. To go out, VIP verb, sortir. Il m'a appelé après que tu sois sorti. Il m'a appelé après que vous soyez sorti. She was really moved that he came up to see her, came up like upstairs, he came up to see her. So to be moved, we have a very emotional emu because it's être ému. Always moves. Oh, he did that for me, this emu says. To go up, to come up. Up the mountain, monter, VIP verb. Elle était vraiment émue qu'il soit monté la voir. Monique was embarrassed that Julien sat next to her. Okay, to sit is s'asseoir, wannabe VIP verb. Monique était gênée que Julien se soit assis à côté d'elle. Julien is ashamed that you didn't see each other more often. Okay, it's vous, it has to be vous because it's each other. On va avoir expressions. Avoir honte. Julien a honte que vous ne vous soyez pas vus plus souvent. Ne is often dropped, so you'll probably hear Julien a honte que vous vous soyez pas vus plus souvent. It's impossible that he escaped without getting any help, any aid. Help me, aidez-moi, which is where we get Mayday. Mayday! It's actually from help me, Mayday. Il est, en spoken French, c'est impossible qu'il se soit échappé, looks a bit like escape, échappé sans avoir de l'aide. I don't believe that he got wet on purpose. To get wet. Se mouiller, a wet cow, mouiller. Expressly is on purpose, exprès. Je ne crois pas qu'il se soit mouillé exprès. What does this mean? Il semble qu'il ou qu'elle se soit bien saoulé. It seems they got very drunk. Bravo les amis. Bravo, bravo. The subjunctive. Try to make friends with it if you can. Even if you find it difficult to use, at least now you'll be more familiar with those funny subjunctive, those irregular subjunctives, so it will help with your understanding of French, which is one of the biggest battles. Merci beaucoup. À la prochaine fois.